Southern California weather at its best. MLB The Show welcomes you to Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger baseball. Next. Dustin May gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at one of the top young right-handed pitchers in all of baseball in Dustin May. Big fastball with a lot of movement. When I mean big, I mean like really big. 98 to 100 miles an hour with tremendous sink and a hard slider to go along with it. The key for Dustin May, throwing strikes early to keep that pitch count down.
Now here's the first offering. And underway now from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, Dero. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Beautiful summer day in Southern California. 87 degrees at first pitch. 3-0 to him now. A strike, and it's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs. So there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Again, another foul ball. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. So next up will be Freddie Freeman, and as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in. Squared that one up just a little late. And he fouls this one off. Freeman is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Next, it'll be Trevor Story. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, this guy's had a terrific season right now. 3rd in average as we're winding down the stretch. This guy's had a solid year.
He really has, and he'd have to get smoking hot to chase down the batting title leader right now. But if you would have told him coming out of spring training if he could finish in the top 5 in batting average, everyone would have signed that in blood.
The 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself into scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
At the plate, Austin Riley. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 21 homers and 60 runs batted in. pickoff move to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Story leads off second with one gone in the inning. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that.
Meanwhile, now the throw to the bag is there, and he is out at third base. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rios is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Home half of the... Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And it's fouled away. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm hoping to see Justin Turner turn it around. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
The pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away to retire. At the plate now is Ozzie Albies. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
0-1.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bellinger looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer, number 28 on the season, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
The batter will be William Contreras. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded down the third baseline. Gloved by Turner. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So to get his day started at the plate, Ender Inciarte. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Showtrack. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Christian Pache is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's ball
and there's ball 2 now.
Hey.
2-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And we'll call up our Dodger leaderboard to show you that his total ranks him 3rd best on the squad. Will Smith is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
With runners in scoring position this season, Rios brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
0-2, here it is. And try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Story picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. So here's Johan Camargo. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
So we got him looking there. Johan Camargo is retired to kick off the inning. Here's the first pitch. Ronald Acuna is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Strike two.
I got the count 0-2.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too
1-2.
low there. Into the dirt, in fact. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. After the walk, a quick check on first. Runner's back. He's set and the pitch.
Nope,
Freddie Freeman is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Acuna stands at first with 1 out. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw. Runner back safely. The 1-0.
2-0.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in the strike zone.
Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Just hung in there on that one. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Trevor Story comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield. And the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Next to dig in, Austin Riley. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
That's outside.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. In the dirt, throw to third, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Called strike 2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Skied down the left field line. Casey is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. This ball will be chopped foul. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Grounded to short. Story scoops it up, and that's the second out. So next to hit is A.J. Pollock. He went down swinging to start the home first. In the air out toward right field. Pache gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Ball 2.
Man, this guy's a
I got the
grinder.
count.
Fouls
2-2.
off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that brings up William Contreras. In there, strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. 2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Grounded to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in will be Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He gets there and makes the play for the 1st out. Here's Corey Seager. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Cody Bellinger is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Dodgers down in. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next will be Christian Pache. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. And the next in is Johan Camargo. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Popped up. Back behind second. Taylor is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get back in safely. First pitch on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 58 on the year. And the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Good action on the sinker, 1 and 2. Bases are empty, one man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
David Price enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Trevor Story will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Coming forward now is the Braves' designated hitter, Austin Riley. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
The 1-1 from Price. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Freeman is off at first with 2 away. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that's the first out. Digging in will be Edwin Rios. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's through for a hit. Next up is Max Muncy. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Again, he sends it out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a ball lined to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
1-1 to count. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 4. Ready now is Ozzie Albies. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's out.
Here's Price now on 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Lays off 2-2 now.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Albies is retired, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, here is William Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
There's ball 4. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Guillermo Heredia will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope.
Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Ready with the 1-0. Contreras leads off first with 1 away. Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now to bat, Christian Pache. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the AB now. And a good changeup there by Price as he jumps ahead. Strike 1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Price ready with the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. So now to the plate, Johan Camargo. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.